इज काजल कौशिक एंड वेलकम यू ऑल बैक ऑन माय चैनल कूल एंड इजी। मैं आप सभी का एक बार फिर से स्वागत करती हूँ अपने चैनल कूल एंड इजी में। तो आज मैं ले आई हूँ आप लोगों के लिए एक और इम्पोर्टेंट क्यू कार्ड जो आप लोगों के आने वाले स्पीकिंग एग्जाम के लिए, फाइनल आइल्स स्पीकिंग के लिए बहुत ही ज्यादा इम्पोर्टेंट है। और वो और कोई नहीं, टॉक अबाउट अ टाइम व्हेन you change your school. You have to describe your entire experience of changing your one school and getting shifted to another school or to college in this particular cue card. तो आपको जो भी एक्सपीरियंस रहा था, क्या रिजल्ट्स निकले उस चेंज के, कब आपने चेंज किया था, क्यों चेंज किया था, एंड हाउ डिड यू फील एट दैट टाइम व्हेन यू चेंज योर स्कूल। तो इस बारे में हमारा आज का पूरा क्यू कार्ड रहेगा एंड दिस इज अ वेरी कॉमन क्यू कार्ड। इवन इफ यू हैवंट चेंज योर स्कूल, you must have seen one of your friends changing it, so you can make the ideas in your mind. You have a minute to prepare for your ideas and jot down your all points. So try to utilize that 1 minute which is given to you during your final IELTS speaking test, so that you can plan up your ideas effectively and can make your cue card long lasting, so that you can score more than 7 and 8 in your final IELTS test when you get the result for your speaking. So it is very important and do not skip it. Do watch the video from beginning till end so that you can learn the entire vocabulary and the pace with which you should speak and explain this particular cue card in front of your interviewer, so that you would be able to show your verbal communication skills to the person who is listening to you. Let's do not waste the time more and get on to the clips. Here are the clips for this particular cue card.
Today's cue card topic is describe your experience when you changed your school. You should say, when did you change your school? When was it? Was that helpful? What were the consequences after that? You have a minute to jot down your ideas and prepare the cue card. Fortunately, I have not changed many schools in my life, and the credit goes to my father who has a stable business. I remember when I used to welcome new students in my school, they were unhappy and they also used to keep silent and alone for long. Thinking about the school change in early alma mater days give me goosebumps of anxiety even now. No doubt I changed my school later, but at that time I was ready for the change and it was not very difficult for me. I am from Patiala, a small city of Punjab where local board private schools hardly provide classes for secondary board exams. The same was my condition. The school in which I studied from nursery was only up to matriculation. Therefore, after my 10th board exams, I had to change my school for my secondary schooling. It was necessary as I had no other option. I remember when I got promoted in 10th standard, I was ready about being in my previous school for the last year. I passed matriculation in 2019, and after that it was a big challenge to find a right school for my further education. My parents helped and supported me a lot. I didn't know that I get to enjoy my new school only for a single year, as the next year lockdown was imposed. Yet the school I got enrolled in was very good. I remember 1st May was the day when I went to my new school for the first day. Even after being ready, I was extremely nervous. The ease was all the students were like me, as the most of the students in my class were new admissions. So it became easy for me too. Everyone was taking the initiative to get familiar with each other. I also found a friend there who was genius in academics. I took commerce and he really helped me throughout my schooling. So it was convincingly very helpful. All the outcomes were in my favor when I changed my school. The whole building of my new school was very beautiful. It had many playgrounds as well as cafeteria, which was the best place for me. I had the best time over there with my friends I made there. We used to laugh and talk a lot. I also scored very good marks as my teachers were friendly and brilliant. All in all, my experience of changing school was very positive.
आई बिलीव आप सब लोगों को क्यू कार्ड समझ आ गया होगा। आप लोगों को इसे एक या दो बार बस सुन लेना है ध्यान से। उसके बाद अगर आप लोग मिरर के सामने या वैसे भी अगर प्रैक्टिस करेंगे, बोल कर देखेंगे, तो आप लोगों को ये क्यू कार्ड अभी के अभी प्रिपेयर हो जाएगा। आप लोगों को बाद में इसे छेड़ना नहीं पड़ेगा। वॉट यू ऑल हैव टू डू इज जस्ट रिपीट इट बाय स्पीकिंग इट। इफ यू स्टार्ट राइटिंग इट, it won't make any change in your speaking. It won't improve your speaking. So if you really want to scale up your speaking skills, then you have to practice this particular cue card by speaking it. So do rely on what I have said, and let's move to the other area, which are the follow-ups, because without them our cue card is never complete. तो मैंने आप लोगों के लिए फॉलोअप्स का भी एरिया पूरी तरह से रेडी कर लिया है, ताकि आप लोगों की मैं 100% हेल्प कर सकूं इस पर्टिकुलर क्यू कार्ड में और आप लोग की स्पीकिंग को इजी बना सकूं। तो ये रहे हमारे फॉलोअप से रिलेटेड क्लिप्स।
Are children better at solving problems than adults? It depends on the nature of problem actually. However, on a genuine note, to solve a problem, some experience is required. Therefore, juveniles can use their logical thinking to look after a problem, but adults see it with both, that is, logic and experience. In my opinion, adults can solve the problems in a better way. If people move frequently, is it good to stay in one house all the time? Yes, it is very easy to stay in the same house for all the time. However, I don't agree it to be good. When people live at the same place all their life, their individual growth stops. According to me, every place has new challenges that make people stronger and knowledgeable. Also, traveling and moving helps in understanding different people, their culture, and widens the social circle. So, for me, movement is good for the growth. What are the pros and cons of living in high rise apartments? The best advantage of high rise apartments is that people can always relish beautiful views of sunrise and sunsets. Also, these buildings save people from the high noise levels. On the other hand, high rise apartments are mostly less spacious, and also it is not easy to take everything in elevators. Therefore, it is sometimes very difficult to climb the stairs with heavy goods.
That's all students. I hope I have made this particular cue card and the follow-ups related to it easier for you all. Try to repeat them once or twice, and it would be easy for you all to explain this particular cue card in front of your interviewer during your final IELTS test. This particular cue card is added in this new list, and it was earlier there as well, but it was in some other form. But this time you all have to share just the experience, so just live the experience, and whatever you all have based or enjoyed during the change of your school or college, you all have to elaborate that experience. If your friends and family members are about to take their final IELTS test, and if their speaking is already scheduled, then do share this video with them so that they can prepare this particular cue card, because it is very important from the exam point of view and you should not miss it at any cost. This is all for today. If you haven't subscribed my channel, do subscribe it. Also press the bell icon to get the latest updates and notifications from my channel. Next time I will meet with you all again and try to make your IELTS and English journey as easy as possible. If you have any query or you want to learn about something related to IELTS, or if you are facing any kind of difficulty, do write me in the comment section and I'll make a video based on that to make your journey as easy as possible. Till then, I'm taking your leave.